Good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. Now, to those of you that are yet to subscribe to this channel, guys, make sure you please click on that subscribe button, like, share, make your comments. I would love to watch out for it. I also want you to actually stick to the end, stay on this channel, pay good attentive to this what I'm about to say, because I'm going to go in depth on what we'll be expecting this week and in the following months. On October, what we'll be expecting in the month of October on this GBPUSD. So before I go ahead, to those of you that are yet to subscribe to the Patreon channel, make sure you actually do that, because the link to the Patreon channel will be in the comment section. On that Patreon channel, we will be putting out high probability trade. Remember, it is trade that we have higher chances of winning, trade that we have 70 to 90% chance of winning. That is exactly what we'll be putting out on that channel. These are a couple of trades we've actually taken so far this week that just ended. You can see September 25 to 29. So I will be putting a link to this playlist. So if in case you want to watch, you can come and watch it. So we took a trade on GBPUSD, took a trade on EuroCAD, and we also took a trade on Nasdaq, and you can see they all hit our profits perfectly fine. So that is why if you're having trouble growing up your account, then you can join our community. The link to the Patreon channel will be in the comment section. Now let's dive into this our analysis on Go GBPUSD. Let me see if I can explain something on the monthly time frame. So let's see, what can you see here, right? In the long run, you can see that clearly GBPUSD is on a downtrend move, right? Now, if you take a look at something right now, you see that this thing is kind of like a bearish move, right? This movement started, I would say, early 2021, right? We were having this down trend of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Then all of a sudden, price started going bullish, right? Then it got to this same level here, kind of like a key level. I mean, if you take a look at something like this, let me zoom, highlight it properly. Lower lows here, right? You will see something like a lower highs. Yeah, that is on the monthly time frame though. Lower lows here, lower highs, and guess what? Price eventually gives us this massive drop of a 10. Then guess what market is now doing? Price has now given us kind of like a correction or a pullback coming to this level. So after this level, what do we expect next on GBPUSD? Of course, we will continue that downward in the movement. So we, in the long run, right, GBPUSD will give us a bearish move. We will expect more drop on GBPUSD. So expect more and more bearish move. In the month of October, November, December, so we should expect more bearish move on GBPUSD. So if you take a look at something like this, we can see impulse move here, lower lows here, lower highs here, right? Lower lows here. You can take a look at this lower highs here. Now, what has price done? Price has eventually given us that lows. A lot of people were thinking we will go long from here, but unfortunately, they actually got it wrong. And guess what? Price continued to drop to the extent it broke this previous lower highs. What does it mean? It means change of character. So that should tell you that this up movement has now been invalidated. So this is now the valid movement now, which is to the downside. So that actually corresponds to what we are saying here when price is giving us a lower lows around this level, eventually drop. Now price has dropped, and this is the valid movement to the downside on GBP USD. So in the monthly time frame, it says bearish, and we should be expecting more bearish move on GBP USD. Now let's go to the weekly time frame. We can see for a couple of weeks now we've been getting that bearish move. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 for good straight weeks. 4 weeks straight we've closed bearish each week. First week bearish, second week bearish, third week bearish, fourth week we got bearish, then price give us a pullback. This is why you're having a weak rejection here. That does not mean that there's a change of that we will continue that bullish move. Definitely no. We will continue that sell. The reason will be viewed on this daily time frame. Now let's see it now here. I've literally highlighted this level here, which we will take a look at this level to be our trend support. You can see downward trend support. You can see down trend support here. We will take a look at this as to be trend resistance, which did not came close to it here. So this is the trend support. Then we can see a trend resistance. Then when price dropped, it came back to this trend resistance. Then we've now seen it come to this trend support. So when we take a look at something movement, right? Is it possible? Is there a possibility that price can come to this trend resistance level? Absolutely yes. There is possibility, but right now, right, with the way markets moved today, I don't think it will happen this week that we are trying to predict. Because when you take a look at something like this on the 4 hour time frame, right, you will see something like this. I've actually highlighted some key levels here. So I've highlighted this trend here, kind of like the mini trend. No, this is the major mini trend line. This is the mini trend line. This is the major trend line. So I've highlighted this mini trend line. So price came, tested on this level and it dropped. When you see something like this, a lower lows here, kind of like a lower highs, then a new lows which has dropped. Now price has eventually come to this lower highs. And when you go to your 1 hour time frame, you see that we are getting an higher highs and an higher lows, right? Then a change of character now eventually played out, whereby price drop broke this lows. So all what I'll be looking out for this week that are coming, I'll see price come to this pullback here. Then we should now continue with a downward movement. So that is why I said, is there possibility for GBPUSD coming to tap this trend resistance? Yes, there's possibility, but as at now, with what I'm seeing, the possibility is low. So, like you always say, trade what you see and not what you think. In our thinking, we are thinking, okay, price should come here. But what is price currently doing? Is price giving us an indication that it's going to come to this level? Definitely no, it is not doing that. What price is doing is that price is indicating that a further fall will be playing. So since we are to trade what we see and not what we think, then we should be expecting more drop this coming week on GBPUSD. So, like I said, we are going to cover more on this trade. Like we've taken more trade on GBPUSD. You can see it. We took a trade on GBPUSD on Monday. We took a trade on GBPUSD on Tuesday. We took a trade on I think it was on Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, right? And we also took a trade on Nasdaq 100. That was on Wednesday, which we actually hit our profits. We will be looking to take a trade on Monday once the markets open. So if you're interested, you can join us. The link to the Patreon channel will be in the comment section.